Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video. 75 Corvette. You know, this is the last year for the convertible, and this one in particular, fully restored, matching numbers, with a soft top, and I brought out here the optional hard top too, which is pretty rare on these cars, but it comes with that also. And it's just kind of a little bit of a sad story. The car was fully restored by a gentleman. Paint, engine, trans, interior, top, wheels, brakes, everything, just all the great stuff done to the car. And unfortunately, as it neared its completion, he could no longer drive it and was in a wheelchair. Now we're helping move the car to the next enthusiast who would enjoy this and take it to the next level. So a lot of love was put into this car, and although she was a pain to get rid of it, she wants to make sure that whoever gets this car can kind of carry on the legacy of a cool car. Her husband loved this thing, and you can clearly see from the work done on it that he did and spent quite a bit of money on it. So although I don't have you know, the history of everything done to the car because she's unable to find the receipts at the moment, but from looking at it, it looks like virtually everything was done and completed to a very professional level. And it took them quite a few years to do it. So as we look around, Mille Miglia red paint, and you know what? Paint's important, because right now, this is where we talk about quality of paint. So let's come on over here and let's look at this for a second. Let me get that, there we go. See how you can read that perfectly? You need to make sure the pictures that you're looking at online look just like that. No fuzzy words, no fuzzy faces. You need to be able to count the leaves, the car parked next to it. You need to know exactly what that is, so you know you're getting good paint. Good tires, BF Goodrich radial TAs, 15-inch rally wheels, trim rings and center caps. Metal center caps, not the cheap plastic ones. Not that I hate the cheap plastic ones, but this gives you a level of restoration idea here, you know. Expensive tires, those right there. Factory alarm. A lot of people do or don't know, four-wheel disc brakes are standard on a Corvette. Also, limited slip rear. Posi traction is standard on a Corvette, as well as fully independent rear suspension, standard on the Corvette. So let's take a peek under the hood for a minute. I'd say there's probably a little bit more power than came from the factory. Makes a little more power and a little more noise. But the nice thing about it, it's been remained totally stock. And this is kind of cool because got the smog pump still on it, believe it or not. Cal induction air cleaner still carried on from the 70s all the way to 75, where this would, the air would hit here, come right on in here, and come right through the back of the seal. The nice thing about that is, instead of ram air in the front where the rain could come in, I had less likely chance to get the cold air and the water in there at the same time. Stock exhaust manifolds, upgraded brakes, you know, just all the nice things like power steering, power four-wheel disc brakes, stuff like that, that made these cars really nice to drive. And the fact that it is the last year for the convertible until way into the 80s makes these very collectible. So if you can find one that's restored and matching numbers and things like that, it's even more of a bonus. We talked about matching numbers. We talked about authentic, you know, a lot of cool, like original stuff is still in the car. Really a nice piece. You know, and here's another great sign about a restored car. For instance, like when you get a car and it has a car cover. You know, most people keep their cars in their garage, which is enough. And then that's not enough for those people that are really weird and really want to keep their cars really, really nice. They go ahead and they buy a car cover. This is not a cheap car cover. This just seems like one of those California car covers that's kind of expensive. Got a brand new black convertible top. Check out the condition of it. Looks really very nice. Looks great. Nice and shiny. You need it, it's there. If you don't, it's not. Oh, also too, check this out. All these manuals came with it. So all the repair manuals, Chilton's, all the service. And these are the real deal manuals. Like these are the manuals you can't even buy anymore. Like every nut and bolt, every wire, everything that the dealership would have gotten to be able to repair these in the 70s is right here. So we talked about the manuals, we talked about the top, all painted in here. Walk around the car. The luggage rack is, it seems to be too nice to be original, but it's in exceptional condition. All new exhaust, great sounding. This right here, original in here. Just nice looking, especially with the top down. All right, let's check out the inside. You know, the one thing about Corvettes that we tend to dismiss, you know, a lot of these cars go to Europe, and I'll tell you why. The reason they go to Europe is because a Ferrari in Europe or a Porsche in Europe is kind of normal, like no big deal. A Corvette goes to Europe, and this is American iron. You know, people make fun of American cars, but the truth of the matter is people, when they see these cars go down the road, and it doesn't matter what country you're in, these are great looking. They bring smiles to people's faces, and they're just exceptional, like a modern, they're period specific, but they're also still kind of modern and cool looking too. Full gauges in here, 160 mile-an-hour speedometer, 7,000 RPM tach, showing 14,423 miles on the car. I don't know if that's original or not, but that's what's showing. And certainly there's a lot of original pieces inside too, but you have new carpets, new seat covers, new door panels. So when I say original, I'm not really sure what's left other than maybe this plate here. Original AM FM stereo, full gauges, okay? Hidden wipers down in there, little stuff you might not even notice, okay? We got a couple small trim pieces that we ordered for the car. We're doing the video a little bit early, but a couple small trim pieces we ordered for just to freshen up the last couple pieces. So, you know what, believe it or not, and I don't know what's been done to this engine here, it just makes more power than we thought the 70s Corvettes really did, and it goes down the road really nicely, on top of the fact that it rides nice. It's got a four-wheel independent suspension, and the power disc brakes and things like that. I just want to start up for you. Makes a nice sound, just a great cruising car, something you could like take to the beach. You could just cruise to a Friday night on dinner, or leave work early, and turn your cell phone off and go for a ride. So hit the gate. All right, so as we close up this video here, we talked about the level of restoration. You know, I didn't mean to make it cheesy by saying the love that went into it, but the truth is it has a great story that goes along with it. And whoever gets his car be carrying on the legacy of a guy who restored a car but couldn't, never got the chance to drive it. So if you want a great car, you want a car that's rare, that's, you know, there's no guarantees in this world, but this car is sure to go up in value, especially being the last year of the convertibles. Got the matching hardtop over here, soft top. It's a comfortable, great looking car. Awesome, awesome piece. Anyway, call us 301-816-1000 and we'll tell you all about it.